We are not out of this yet. I know that we had our opportunity to really close the gap down, like either completely or at least get it within one. Scott is 3 ahead of us right now, going into the weekend. From what I understand, he got to 44 under. I don't know if there are others that are going to beat that, but 44 is the current number to beat. So we've got a double up. Obviously, more than double up. Definitely possible. If we keep up what we did yesterday in round 2, then we've got ourselves a chance here. So we are going off the back tees, pin 3. Medium winds out of the west, soft, and slow. It's a dart. Those are dart conditions. I know it's gonna be longer, but soft, slow greens, and lower winds, that means that we have a chance at being able to stop shots if we are on point with our distances. So let's get after it and see what we can do. Thank you for the luck, Chupacabra. I don't think my mans needs shades for for this round. It's a little bit dark already. It is a little bit dark already. I think he's gonna have a hard time seeing if he keeps those on. Okay, so pin is in the front here. We got 171 to the front of the green. It's 176 to the hole. We're playing uphill with wind, but I think the uphill and uphill lie is going to be enough to warrant the extra club more than likely. 172, we're going to lose some more. 170, and then the wind here. Yeah, I think this might roll a bit, but I'm gonna just assume that there's some sort of potential false front, something of that nature, and we're just gonna hit a 7-iron up here. Try and get on the green and then go from there. See what we've got. It's a good strike on the first here. It's gonna be the bigger bounce, because even though it's soft, it is unfortunately a fairway bounce. So like left it just short enough on that first hop. It's actually, yeah, it looks like there's gotta be some sort of false front, but it's not super long. I was kind of making a gamble there because I don't know the greens all that well, or really at all. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what I'm talking about. I was assuming that it was gonna be mostly false front to the pin. Clearly that is not the case. But with it being up the hill, it's tough. You start putting loft on it and you're not even going to get on the green. So 30-footer back right to left for Eagle is what we've got here. Seems like we're right to left for a good 2/3 of it. See this big hill in the background. Green seems to feed from there. And I think even at the hole, it continues to go. Not as strong, but definitely still there. 117 greens, so it's not going to break near as much, but I got to make sure that I still respect it, because it is still a lot of break. So even though we're going to be powering through a lot, still got to play. A little bit too much power. Little bit too much power. Hit that a little bit softer. Maybe we have a chance. It's left to right back up. Put it on this outside edge here and hit it firm. Okay. So we get the birdie. Obviously 30 foot is going to be tough. I think it putts of the longer distance here. Probably because it's going to be a higher percentage. I might have to back off a little bit. But I think that's going to be something that we kind of have to play by ear as we go and see how things feel to us. Okay, so we are left with a choice. We can either try and go after this, which is going to put us at like a mid 280s, low 280s kind of carry and then bound down. And that's pitch. We can try and go, it's soft, probably leaves us with a pitching wedge. Soft greens. This is always the tough decision that we have to make. It's gonna be still uphill from here. Back pin location. I think I have to trust my guts. My gut's telling me to just stick with the 3-wood. Because we've been having pretty good success on the layups and only going for the pitch shots when we have to. Only going for the pitch shots when we absolutely have to. Because now we're like... We're right on the number, I feel like. So, ball below the feet just a little bit. Something in here. A little bit fast. It is peeling that way. Soft greens though. All right, the 101 fast gets us a little bit far, but I don't know. I think 10 feet is still a pretty good result compared to what I might hit with the pitch shot. From what I can tell, uphill a little right to left. Doesn't seem like it's moving an absolute ton. Slower greens means we should have a chance. For it to not break near as much. Almost load it. Almost load it, but 2 out the gate. Great way to start it. All right. Keep the foot on the gas. Okay, so this is the one that cambers right to left. I do remember that from our previous goes around here. Pins back there. I think this is one that if you bound it down, you can get a flop shot. And I do tend to like my flop. So I think we're gonna go for this one. Not bad. Wind is bringing it back up to the flat side. Alright, we might be a little bit, yeah. Didn't quite get the rollout, and I think that's one thing to be mindful of when it comes to the soft fairways here, is that we're just not gonna quite get as much release. So, after fervently avoiding the pitch shot, we are put into a position where we have to take it. So, let's try and dial up the right shot here. I think if we give it just a little bit of spin and some backspin, we can probably make something work. I just have to make sure, because this has always been the trouble for me, we give a proper swing. That's a little bit too proper of a swing. We're on the green. You're not cut out for the selfie game? There's a reason there's only one YouTube video that I've put my face on. It is way simpler for me to go and take some course screenshots that look nice each week and not have to worry about my face. Surely there are probably more views and such to have, but at what cost? The Ninth Sister fight? Yeah. Such a good game, man. I never do it like you do and go, like, I've never been one to go hardest difficulty first playthrough, but that was one that I did go straight into a replay. It feels very flat. If anything, I can see it moving just a touch left to right. So I am going to start it out on the left edge, and my luck, it'll somehow miss on one of the sides, but, you know, it is what it is. Gotta trust what you see. Yeah, you know, because that makes sense. How I hit it that hard also don't really know. Probably because it's 50%. It just immediately goes. Alright, well there's a 3-putt. Bart, thank you for the follow. Speed of the platform, yeah, it's definitely satisfying. Not overly complex, you know. Like, it's not too challenging, but it feels real good. Alright, so we give one back. Again, that's a longer one. I have to, like, get it through my head that the more power I have to be pulling way off compared to what I normally do. These slow greens seem to be getting me in trouble in that regard. And this is one where we are very much so between clubs. So we are short, and then the wind plays in our face and it's slow. Hey, good evening, Jonas. Welcome back. So if we go with this, it's gonna carry us out into the high 240s. So let's say 248, somewhere in that ballpark. We've got a good chunk of wind bringing us back to the 230s. So, like, I think if we play a little draw, like, just try and shape it something here, I think we might be able to sit it down. Pushed it a little bit, though. Distance is pretty solid, but now we're gonna get a big kick because we're off the green. Alright, so good tempo, little bit pushy, and that obviously takes us out of play. So we've got to try and make a good attempt at this here. It's fairly flat on the green. I think it does go downhill, but you've got to get it pretty far past and to the left. So we'll just avoid that. You know, just avoid that a little bit. Breaks back a little bit, but probably not really all that much if I had to guess. Slow greens, we can probably play aggressive. If I had to wager, slow greens can carry it out just a little bit more. Something like there. app pushed it. We weren't getting there anyway. Okay, so normal putts are like actually just going way further, which is a little bit peculiar to me. But I guess it kind of makes sense. I guess it kind of makes sense because on the longer putts, like on putts on higher green speeds, longer putts, each percentage matters more. This one, that just gets scaled to be shorter. Each percentage matters more on these because of you're hitting a larger percentage of the putt power. So we gotta dial in on that information. This will go to, I don't know. When the elevation take off like 5 yards, so we're carrying 148. I mean, you get another 12 into the face here. It's 136. Probably plays a little bit more than that. Could be a little bit long, so let's just play a little bit of backspin into this and try and get it to balloon a little bit into this wind. Oh, the fast is getting worse. Yikes. Big yikes. Okay. Gotta settle that swing down if we wanna find any more successes today. A little bit downhill behind the hole, but fairly flat. Right to left lie at our feet. It's downhill to the flag. Fairly flat. We're gonna have to play it out here. I'm gonna give it the brakes. Oh, that's not what I want. All right, steep lie. Okay, that's the touch that I wanted. That's the touch that I wanted. Pulled it a little bit. Okay, not what we're looking for. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not out of it, but gonna need some scoring to happen. So with this big downhills, these things just want to carry for days. Like this 8-iron, long. But bring it down to a 9-iron and suddenly, you know, we're only carrying out probably somewhere in the mid 190s. And it looks like there's a slope here from what I can tell up to about 200 yards. So definitely run into a bit of an issue with that. Because as much as you want to be uphill on your putt, you don't want to be like up a super steep hill. At least I don't want to be. So 190, 202, and then like this wind is gonna carry us down a few. So I've got to figure if we play a little bit of fade and D-loft on our 9-iron, maybe we can squeeze out that distance a little bit. Gonna be so down the hill. Let's play just a little more left. It's a little bit fast. I mean, that's a great yardage, and we're up on the plateau. The fast leaves us a little bit outside. Definitely have a breaking putt. You know, we've got it going down the hill here. Everything kind of sloping away from us. We're gonna play this somewhere in this ballpark. Comes off low, should continue breaking. It's this first part that is really what concerns me, because this has the most break out of any of it. I think it should be something like this, hopefully. Okay, not bad, but the slows are definitely tripping up my putting at range. If we're not in like close range to just smack it through, there's definitely a lot going on in my head as far as what we need to be doing. Okay, do we want to lay this one up or do we want to take the risk with the pitch shot? Because I think we start to create a little bit of angle with the pitch. Here we're still out in like 9-iron land. So I think this is gonna be one where I think I'm gonna give it some draw, give it some backspin. I think we're gonna send this one as far as possible. Try and create an angle. That counted as a pull. All right, well now we're just working with distance. But this is not where you want to be. This is not at all where you want to be. Up the hill. I think we might, I say might, be able to make it up there. Because I think this wind should take us just enough and then let it release. And it's on a downhill lie, so I'm actually going to give it a little bit of loft and spin, because from our experience, these things turn into flyers pretty quick. So if I leave myself short of the green, then, you know, I made a bad assumption, but great assumption. Now roll out a little bit. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a fantastic shot from there. Fantastic. Right to left breaker, a little bit up the hill. Wondering if I just try and play these. I have an idea. We'll see how it plays out. Instead of trying to overpower these putts, I think I might try and just hit the actual pace, just because I've been blasting them too far. See if that actually works out for me, but okay, that's the power I want. Under-read the line, but definitely the power that we're looking for. So I think I'm just gonna play those somewhere around stock. All right, 8th hole, big drive here, and then let's go get the eagle. Hey, Lucas. Everybody making the, not everybody, but we've definitely got a few Anchorman jokes thus far. Rock my TwitchCon San Diego shirt. Not original? No, I mean, you chose a different joke. But yeah, same movie. Hey, what's going on, Shotzi? Welcome back. So it's 153 to the front edge of the green. This gap wedge might get to the front edge, but I don't know how much it releases. Yeah, Lucas, exactly. Exactly that. Okay, we're gonna. I'm.
I had this dream a while ago. I was driving around town, doing a lot of usual stuff, but there was a cow looking like it was.
I'm gonna try and get this gap wedge there.
From time to time to say like, yeah, I know you can do it.
I think it's probably easier than putting loft on the pitching wedge from here.
My bedroom window, and the moonlight spread its shadow across.
Not loving that though.
When I woke up,
And that took off so much more. Come down the hill. Come down the hill, go in. You're gonna be off the green because I ended up too far to the left. Sit, sit, sit. I saw Shotzi, but then I also noticed that things did not go so great the week before, so you're still an elite, man? Come on. Plat next week. You coming to Plat after this week? Is it finally happening? Yeah, the miscut plus demo mark. Just wiping everything out.
everything's gonna be okay.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna try and chip this one. I think I'm gonna try and putt it. I know that's a little bit of a risk.
But that doesn't mean
I know that's a little bit of a risk, but
the feeling I get from this is waking up in the middle of the night from a nightmare that you thought was real, but
how much?
Streams are weird. You pick up your phone and no one is there. And for a while I was really scared of them. Like, it's definitely something
What a putt!
that doesn't happen.
There we go. All right.
I knew
The
going on. And
that midsection of the front nine has been causing me all sorts of trouble this week.
I became okay with it.
Getting the eagle is definitely a step in the right direction. Good shot at promo this week. Love to hear it, dude. Absolutely love to hear it. Okay, let's go on a run here. Let's go on a run. That bogey into a par train is definitely not what we're after. Certainly not the key to success. But I think this 8-iron off this lie with that wind, it's turning. We get it. Let's see what the practice swing looks like before we commit to this.
O Lord, bless this thy hand grenade, that with it thou
Trying to go
mayst
out a
blow
little
thy
bit more.
enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
Hercules, thank you for the follow. All right, come on. It's not turning quite as much. Kick onto the green. Oh no, we're just a little bit short. Okay. Just left ourselves a little bit of work to do. What do we got here? It's uphill behind, so that's obviously a good thing. Pretty steep right to left slope, though. Okay, let's see what we can do out of this. Put the brakes on fairly hard here, I would say. It's gonna come out a little bit short. Something like that. Ball's above the feet. And then hard turn, so somewhere out here. Hey, Happy New Year, Data. How are we doing, man? How was your New Year? How are your holidays? Wow, read it pretty well. A little bit short. Didn't need to go adding that loft. Blessing in disguise made you change your bag a bit and start playing your miss more. Oh, playing the miss. I'm doing well, Hercules. How about yourself? Feeling good? Love to hear it. Love it! Okay. Downhill, wind, and then bounds down. We take the next club down. This is where I just start to fear we start leaving ourselves too much distance. So I'm gonna take the driver, and I actually think that this driver, I think we're gonna have wind into the face here just because of angles. So there's a chance we can take our lob wedge into the wind and sit it down if it's far enough back, but it's actually getting down here, so it's probably like somewhere in the pitch range. Actually, it's not as far down as I thought. All right, so downhill lie, and we've got some wind in, so probably need a little bit of shaping. Though admittedly, pitching wedge pitch, it's a little bit of a risk, but it's into wind. It's gonna cut a lot of the wind out. I actually think that the pitching wedge pitch with maybe like a little bit of backspin on it could be a nice play here, because it's gonna cut out a lot of our wind. Little fast. Oh wow, okay, so there's enough wind there that it does actually die. Okay, well that's good information to know going in the future. I took the risk on. That was definitely a riskier play, not fully knowing what I was getting myself into. So I do regret that. What's going on, Sean? How goes? Seeing a lot of right to left. Get in there. Come on. IRL golf player, we're getting there. I definitely go to the driving range and try and play some rounds. So I guess technically, yes. I don't feel really good enough to call myself an IRL golf player, but we do try. All right, how much is this wind going to affect my shot? And just play a little bit of that. Try and ride it underneath here. We'll sit. I put the spin on it though. Hey, how's it going, Bear Down? What's the career low? IRL 111, I think. I think it was 111. Downhill left to right. I gotta be so careful here. This definitely does break. There we go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, plus 39. So it's 111. 111 is my IRL career low. In game, in this game, it's like 15 under or something. And in the last game, it was 21 under. But that was also on easier settings, so take that for what you will. Hey, what's going on, JG? 5 under in 2022? All right. It's flexing on us a little bit there. It's gonna be back up the hill, so I think that driver here is gonna be fine and leave us with an iron or a wedge. Slow. It's not that slow though. Gives us a little bit of a fade. Going with the wind. All right, so it is a fairly short looking shot from here, but uphill might be enough. Yeah, 97. Up the hill though, and then we've got wind in the face and on the uphill lie. So I'm gonna take this as a stock. I'm gonna take this as a stock shot because I think we're like 7-ish yards long. Maybe still need a little bit, but I don't want to put too much on it. Little fast. I like it. Sit. Nice. Love that. Love that. Right to lefter, up the hill just a touch. All right, getting something going here. Getting something going here. Going on a little bit of a run now. Can't play this game, just like designing the courses. That's fair. It's tough. It is tough. Can read a putt IRL. This game, you have no idea. Yeah, IRL, you have the added benefit of like being able to feel things out with your feet, right? And that's one thing that you definitely don't have when it comes to this game. I actually did just put out a video on Monday on how I read the greens without grids. So if you do exclamation YouTube, you can head over there. Basically, there's just a lot of like, you have to use a lot of context clues about like ball relative to your feet and how, you know, find some things that you can like trust and then work it out from there. But it is by no means easy. You can plumb bob on the game. I'm sure that would help. I'm sure that would help quite a few people out. Do we lay this one back? Is it hybrid time? Is it hybrid off the tee? I think it is. Hold it a little bit. That wind is fine. I don't trust bounding it down there. to get the distance that I need in order to not put myself in a tough spot. But now here, I can try and shorten myself a little bit. I've got to take probably something like that off of my shot. Could still be wrong about that, but oh, I took too much off. Jeez. Way too much. That's a tough pin. That's a tough pin. Coming into the wind like that. Because it's definitely all downhill once you're up there. A little bit right to left. It's a little bit right to left once you're up top, but what I can't quite tell, all seems like just above the feet. Everything kind of seems to have a little bit of right to left. I just hope I don't blast this past the hole. That's really what I'm concerned about. So up over the hill, I think it'll break a little bit more. So we're looking at maybe a little bit of right to left break going up. And then as it slows and comes up over the hill, then we turn the rest of the way. I just gotta hit the power on this thing. Hey, speaking of the video, there it is in chat. I may have underhit that, which is probably okay. Yeah, perfect. That ended up being a little bit straighter. But I feel like I would rather that than risk being super low. XP multiplier for this 239. We have almost every, I think it's on Master, not Legend, and I think because we have the A marker, those are like the two things that are not turned off. 258. How much is that downhill? It's 14, and then it's even more down there with the wind. I think you take 3 wood off this tee, try and get long, and then create an angle coming back. Ideally, we can give ourselves a chance at an eagle here if we get it to the right spot. Hey, what's going on, Kiz? She says, I look like Woody Harrelson, but you don't think so? Have you read my bio? Also, many people have said that I look like Woody Harrelson, so at this point, I've just accepted it. I've even had the little, like, who are your celebrity parents thing tell me Woody Harrelson, so I trust it. Look up, like, a younger Woody Harrelson, who is, like, in the process of balding. Alright, come on. Big shot here. Big shot. Oh, I like it. Route center green. Release for me. Of course, there's a hill. She's dying of laughter. Yeah, man. I heard it a couple of times. I was like, oh, that's, and then like the number of times that I have heard the Woody Harrelson comment. I mean, it's to the point. Come on, I even have this bit emote. You know, that's mimicking my main emote. So there's no denying it here. Absolutely none. Big slope left to right. Like, big slope left to right. Now this one you have to be careful, because I feel like this is one I could read way too low. So I'm gonna give it a little more. Yeah, see, even that. I'm glad I added to it, but like, geez. Okay. Up pillar. Still got a little bit of right to left right at the end, I think. Put it on that right edge. Firmly grasp it. Okay. So we find the birdie. I don't know how I would play that otherwise. That was tough. That was tough. All right, big drive down the hill. 303 carry, so down somewhere into here, and then bound it down into wedge land. Not the prettiest swing plane. We're gonna need a kick right. I think it's gonna be enough. Okay. Putting a lot of faith in the fairway. Putting a lot of faith in the fairway there. Ball is well below the feet. Into the wind. Think we're gonna have to de-loft this a little. Alright, I like the swing. Wind, bring it back. Oh, come on. It just bites. Straight into the hill. What a line, though. What a line. But, man, it just plants itself in there. So now we've got work cut out for us. Definitely sloping away, especially as we get towards the hole. A little bit flatter up top here. I say a little bit flatter. It is definitely sloping left to right at our feet. But like as we go, I think something in this ballpark. Ah! Too firm. Yeah, just overhit it. Just absolutely overhit it. That stings because I think I had the right read with the right power, but these putts are so touchy on the slows. Surprisingly, the slow is much more difficult for me to get right than I was initially thinking. All right. 5-iron, few yards short. The soft and slows. I don't know that we can make it, but I think going up a club is a mistake. I think trying to take off the 4-iron, so I think we got to just kind of put some faith in this 5 to go. Come on, 5-iron. I believe in you. 102, a little bit fast. That might be enough. All right, we get it to pin high. So that was exactly what we needed. And now we're gonna put a lot of topspin on the ball. Oh, never mind. We're no longer putting topspin on the putt. He had second thoughts. He's really trying to get it to roll. Like really trying to get it to roll. Okay, so the only caveat when we do something like this, we have to hit our power. Can't go blasting it past. There we go. There we go. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, big eagle here. Birdie the 18th. Put ourselves in position for the final round. Right, gotta have that kind of confidence. Come on, big drive. That ain't it. That ain't it. Oh man. What's going on, B-Round? What did you do? It's not your fault. It's not your fault. That's fully on me. Hey, Fisher, welcome back. Okay, so that's 230. We might have a chance still. It is uphill, but I think if we give this enough shape, I think this 3-wood might still make it. If anything, it might be long. I gotta play it in a way that it ends up a little bit to the left of the hole. Okay, it's drawing back, it's drawing back, it's drawing back, it's up. What a shot. What a shot. Say on the green. That's fine. That's fine. I can live with that. Favorite course in the game? I don't know, man. I'm so bad at favorites. I'm so bad at favorites. I mean, there's some Augusta remasters. I think their version of Augusta and St. Andrews are actually pretty good. They're not actually the courses themselves, but I think they do a pretty good job embodying the design of them. All the stuff that we play on TGC Tours is fantastic. There are some really great designers in the community. Right to left. All right. I think we're going to, I think we had success with the fringe putt last time, so I think we're gonna fringe putt it here. I just have to get a feel for what I think the break is gonna look like. So I think something like this. And it curls back into the hole. Come on! Knocking in the fringe putts today. All right. What did I say? Eagle the 17th. Birdie the 18th. Put ourselves in position. All right, well, we got big uphill here. This is really just about where does this drive end up. Because I want to make sure that we're not putting ourselves into any sort of danger. Where is this fast coming from? All right, at least we're able to clear it. Oh, that's scary. That's scary. Getting a little bit fast. Okay, so now that we've left ourselves in wedge territory, I'm trying to remember how this played earlier because we had a similar shot, like almost the same elevation change. I think we hit it fast and we went long. So I'm gonna hit it perfect and we're not gonna go long, okay? Well, that ain't fast. I backed out of it so hard. Kick left, put it on the green. That was bad. That was bad. I was in my head about not hitting it fast again. Completely backed out of that. All right, so we gotta hold this one out for the bird. We can do that, right? Why not us? Why not us? It's all right to left. It's downhill, just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Like I don't think it's really gonna just run away from us. We got this. Not bad. Underread it just a little bit, which tends to be if we're gonna miss a chip shot. We're gonna miss it on that low side. Okay, so that's one heck of a way to fight back. Got to 10 under, we were only 3 under through the front. That seems to be a trend of late, is like not doing enough on the front 9 and then, you know, having a tough time on the back. So we've got our work cut out for us. We've got our work cut out for us. No way, not 12 under. Oh, it is 12 under. Yeah, it is 12 under because you got the 44. I'm looking at the 35 thinking differently. So if we go 12 under, I don't think we win on... Oh, no, we would win on countback. We would win on round 2 countback. So, obviously, there are still others to play, like, but as it stands for the lead, we need at least 12 under on the next round.